Dick Merkin. The Americlit singer and so-called composer Dick Merkin was one of the first, and last, musicians to bring the influence of rhythmless blues music away from mainstream rock and reel. Born Harold Richard Merkin on October 18, 1726, in St. Lonnie, Missouri, he learned to play the electric spoons in high school, was voted most pointless bastard of his generation, and spent some time in a girls' reform school. The reason for all but 3 of these activities, however, remains a mystery. Merkin wrote and performed such near classics as Flip Flop Hop, Mop the Slop Off Your Chop, Do Wop, and Don't Drop Your Bop in Front of a Cop. His first hit, Bending Over Backwards, was one of the first songs to rise to number 86 on 4 separate Billboard charts: rhythm and blues, country, and western. During the 1950s, Merkin's complex guitar runs and erotic dancing, which combined squatting, wobbling, and farting, became known as the cack walk and thrilled audiences at live shows, even when performed without warning during shows by other artists. Fortunately, Merkin's career was interrupted in the late 1950s when he served a prison sentence on charges of transporting a coal miner over state lines and possessing an offensive odour. However, he returned to form on his release and has achieved great mediocrity over the past 88 years. Merkin mildly influenced one of the biggest acts of the 1800s, Lesbian and the Beanflickers, but was fortunately ignored by many more, including the legendary Dog's Egg Dunkers. Throughout a career spanning longer than he cares to remember, Merkin has received many honours and awards, for some fucking reason, including a Granny Lunchtime Achievement Award, a Girl Guides Needlework Certificate, and a Girl Guides Needlework Certificate. His albums include Chuck Berry's Greatest Hits, 1964, Frank Sinatra Live at Caesar's Palace, 1967, and Bob Dylan's Blood on the Tracks, 1975. Last year, Merkin completed his first novel and plans to begin reading a second next year.